Oh man, it is a cold day here in Michigan. Oh yeah. What's up? All right, we're back on the bus and we're putting insulation in as well as more framing and the last of the rust patches. I'm going to swing around and show you what we've been doing. So there we go. Got some framing in, sheets of insulation, heater in the back, keeping us warm because we are in Michigan and it is very cold outside. Very cold. And I have my buddy Zach who will be here today in a few. I think he's going to get himself something something quick and greasy to eat up to soak up last night's festivities. So let's get to work. So we're gonna get the measurement of insulation, cut it right behind me, place it, keep going. We got about 20 inches right there. Got about 19.7/8 right there. So I'm gonna give it a bit of room. I'm gonna go 19 3/4 for rip because I thought ahead and I grabbed insulation tape. So I'm gonna tape all these joints. I need to keep this as airtight as possible because in the summertime I wanna keep it cool. In the wintertime I wanna keep the heat in. Now, since I did 2x4 framing, we're going with 1.5 inch thick insulation. Scribe it, cut it, clean. Let's see how this fits. Woo-hoo-hoo, like a glove. Oh yeah. All right, so we got our first row of insulation in between the framing. That went really good. And Zach's here.
Hello.
So that tape I was telling you about, it's this HVAC tape pretty much, good insulation tape. So while I get stuff moved out of the way, I think I'm gonna have Zach do that. Oh, that's real sticky. All right, so that looks really good. Thanks to Zach. And while he did that, I did a little bit more framing. Did the last cutting of sheet metal that needs to be replaced. And got some sheet metal painted back there as well near the heater. And we're gonna continue with that. And then I think we're gonna make a Home Depot trip to get some more plywood for the subfloor for over here. All right, guys, so super productive day. Got even more framed, even more insulated, even more taped off. The floor patches are done with all the rust rehabilitation stuff we were doing. And now the last thing to do is get this plywood out of the back of my truck in here. It's a pretty long bus. Not bad for length. So guys, we're back on the bus and we're gonna get started on walls. We're gonna do some walls. Wow, that light just came in like crazy. There you go. Alright, so that's what we're gonna get started on. We're gonna get started on walls. I just ran to Home Depot and got some stuff for the ceiling too. We'll see if we can get to that. So, enjoy. Alright guys, so I got a top plate going on the driver's side. What I did is I took the insulation from the floor and I cut it in 4-inch strips and I filled in like these sections. So I thought ahead because, you know, if you put framing in the way, you're not going to get anything in there. So I took that insulation, cut it down, jammed it into those sections, and then screwed 2x4s that I got from another job up for a top plate. So that's going to be out of the way of any other bracing and walls I need to, or the studs for the walls I need to put in, and the metal bracing that Tony needs to put in. So that's what I did. I'm just kind of like bouncing around between getting on the camera and doing carpentry stuff because I really need to get this going. It's a beautiful day here in Michigan today in February 2nd now. So yeah, but that's what I'm doing. I did it on that side. Now I'm gonna start on this side. Alright, so the boys went off for a photo shoot up the street, more than up the street. They went up for a photo shoot, and I decided to stay here on the bus and work some more. I'm pretty pumped in the progress that we're making with framing and stuff, so I'm going to stay here. Tony's on his way back with some drill bits and stuff, and I'm going to pick his brain on taping out layouts and what he thinks and stuff, since, you know, he has a bit more experience in bus builds and space saving, and he's a bit more thought out. I'm kind of fly at the seat of your pants, and he's more like, no, you know, he sits down late at night and he'll, you know, draw blueprints and make measurements, and I'm kind of like, yeah, we work with it as we go. So I think he's the best guy for me to be picking a brain right now for this. So as you can see, we got a strip started right down the middle. I measured to the middle of the bus, snapped a line. Tyler helped me get that up, and now I'm gonna pull 16-inch centers off there each way and go, and that's gonna be my roof line, and I'm going to sheet it with like 1/4-inch Luan and like stain it with some trim or something. It's gonna look pretty nice when it's done. So that's what we're gonna start on right now. All right, let's get to it.